Okay, hi everybody, and welcome. My name is setting up for live. I can't tell if we're live. Elena, this is my first time. Can you see if we are?
Yeah, we're live.
Okay, great. Okay, hi everybody, and welcome. This is the 2024 Apprenticeship Showcase, and today we are showcasing business development and entrepreneurial thinking. I'm going to stop sharing. I'm Barb, and I work with Baya Group. We run the Work Wonder Apprenticeship Program, and I would like to first just say a couple of words that we work with some amazing district partners, including Downey Unified, Davis Joint Unified, and Glendale Unified Districts, among others, for this summer apprenticeship program. And we've been running showcases all week. And today we have a business and entrepreneurial showcase with our deep dive lead, Adam Borick, who is here right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and pass it to you, Adam.
Thanks, Barb and Beha team. Yeah, as Barb mentioned, I've had the pleasure of working with this young group of apprentices throughout the summer, going over, some of the ideals behind business administration and more importantly, entrepreneurial thinking. And each one of these young folks on the call has had a chance to pursue a business interest of their own and as well as learn some of the problem solving skills that go with entrepreneurial thinking. And it's been just a really rewarding experience. So today we're going to go through a kind of a rapid fire format. It's hard to summarize their weeks of work into short little presentations, but they're going to share a little bit about the business ideas they worked on and what they got out of the program. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to our first group in a second. It's going to be Alyssa, Antonio, Emmanuel, and Enrique. And I'll pull up a slide deck, and then you guys will take it away. Start us off strong. All right. All right, Alyssa, Antonio, Emmanuel, and Enrique. You guys ready to go?
Hello.
Yep.
Hello.
Cool.
All right.
Oops.
Sorry.
All right, so welcome to our company, OMG Ant. I'm Antonio Hanna.
I'm Enrique Munoz.
I am Emmanuel Flores.
My name is Alyssa Cyprian, and I will tell you a little bit about us. Next one. So this is a little bit about us. OMG Ant is a clothing company that was founded by us four high school students, and we are hoping to sell street fashion. Our goal is to prove that a person can find success in the fashion industry, even starting from a young age. And our team hopes to create a clothing brand that inspires youth to freely express themselves. We encourage others to use our products in a way that emphasizes their own personal style. Many of the pieces will take inspiration from both street culture and what is known as Y2K fashion. And now I'll hand it to my coworker, Enrique.
All right. Next slide, please. Okay, this is our industrial assessment. What is our position within the fashion industry? What sets us apart? Since we are like younger people, we have more insight within like our generation, which is like the audience we're trying to appeal to. And I believe that some other competitors do not have that same insight. Who are our main competitors? Our main competitors would be other like small businesses who are trying to come up, or also like other corporations that like prioritize themselves through like street fashion and stuff. And what is our main goal? It's to create like an environment where our younger generation is able to create like their own culture and like able to express themselves like very inclusive, I believe. How are we going to find success? We will find success through like appealing to our audience, which is the younger generation. With that, I'm gonna pass it off to my partner Emmanuel Flores.
Next slide, please. So for marketing and financial projections, what we want to do with our marketing, we want to do a lot on social media. We want to market our website and company on a bunch of platforms. We also want to do word of mouth, basically just go around school, go explain what our business is with friends, families, all that stuff. We also want to invest in business cards, advertisements, sponsorships. anything to get our website up there. Our financial projections, the price range of our products would be around $40 to $125. And with the profit margins that we want in the next 2 to 5 years, if everything is done correctly, would be a 30 to 60% margin. And to end this off, Antonio.
Next slide, please. All right, so what we learned from the Work Wonder program was, number one, from the business aspect of it, is financial risks, where when you take big risks, you can either pay off and benefit you, or it could be a loss, but depending on how you are, you learn from your mistakes and you move on. Second thing we learned was leadership skills, where in such an industry where if you just follow the basics, then you might not survive. So leadership skills are important in this company and business industries, because like if your colleague are feeling down, or for example, there is not many ideas being brought out, you can use your leadership skills to take them to a different level. And then third thing was communication skills. Now, this is going to be important in any industry or any workplace you guys go to, because when you voice out your opinions without feeling hesitant, or you might get scared what they might think, that could be a very negative thing. Second thing was, when you communicate with other people, you feel more connected, and it improves overall your health and morale and your work ethic. And that's pretty much it for our presentation. Thank you for listening to our, and then could you go to the next slide, please, real quick? Thank you so much. Our Instagram is omgant.lol, and then our website is called omgant.com. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. I really appreciate the thoughtfulness you put into it, and the youth culture aspect of starting a business is so important. In addition, like those ruminations or sharings at the end about teamwork and collaboration and risk versus reward. Yeah, I really appreciated that, and thanks for starting us off. And that's a look into, that's a look into the format. Up next, we're gonna have Alyssa and Haley. So Alyssa and Haley, once you guys are all set, I'll start your slides.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Okay. Need to give the Beha team a second to spotlight you guys, and then we'll get started. All right. Alyssa, Haley, you guys can go ahead and start whenever you'd like.
Okay. Hi everyone, my name's Haley.
My name is Alyssa.
And the name of our company is Little Elegance. Next slide, please.
So, Little Elegance is a California-based clothing brand that sells reasonably priced clothes for petite individuals. This matter is important to society because petite people are typically underrepresented in the fashion industry, and most popular clothing brands are not inclusive to them. In addition, being a model in the fashion industry almost always means having to be a certain height. Therefore, petite individuals are once again excluded.
And with our business, we aim to promote inclusivity and help more petite people feel like they belong in the fashion community by making our products more affordable and therefore more accessible. This is important to us because we are also petite and we know what it is like to shop for comfortably fitting clothes on a firm budget. We want to help other people who are just like us and let them know that they are seen. Next slide, please.
Some things I've learned from this apprenticeship experience are generating business ideas isn't just about brainstorming. It's about truly understanding the needs and pain points of the people around you. And to do this, you need to be observant and empathetic. By putting yourself in others' shoes, you can uncover insights that lead to innovative and impactful business ideas. And secondly, from Ms. Huffman, I learned that finding a right career path takes time. So it's really important to try and be open to trying different roles, industries, and opportunities. From each experience, whether or not successful, it will teach you more about your strengths, interests, and values. And lastly, I learned how to be professional in a workplace setting. For example, always being punctual and reliable, respecting your colleagues and their time by being prepared and meeting deadlines, and also the importance of communication, being clear, concise, and of course, maintaining a positive attitude and a willingness to collaborate and learn. Next slide, please. Next slide, please.
Through this apprenticeship, I have learned what it means to be a good employee. This was my first real job, and during this time, I learned about professional and effective communication, as well as how to utilize resources around me, such as LinkedIn and Microsoft 365, to my best advantage. Through this deep dive specifically, I experienced putting together a business plan, which helped me learn in depth about what it takes to develop a business and build it from the ground up. Overall, this apprenticeship has not only taught me the skills to be successful in my future jobs, but it has also further encouraged me to take on an entrepreneurial/business career in the future as well. Thank you for listening.
Amazing. Thank you, Haley and Alyssa. And Miss Halfman is my wife, Molly, which it would make her day to hear that you got something away from your time with her. So, and I just really appreciated the piece where you guys, the perspective you bring, and the empathy piece. Like when you think about business and entrepreneurship, oftentimes that gets overlooked, and it makes me happy to think of the younger generation thinking about empathizing with others and trying to problem solve through like social engineering and entrepreneurship, which is just like it's such a rewarding way to think about business and entrepreneurship, which oftentimes gets conflated with money and power and all the sometimes negative things. So I really appreciate that positive perspective from you guys. All right. Appreciate it. Thank you guys. Up next, we're going to have Piero and Alyssa. So I'll give you guys a second to get ready, and then the Beha group will spotlight y'all, and then we'll start your slides. All right, Piero, I'm going to turn it over to you guys.
All right. Hello, everyone. I hope you've all had a great day. My name is Alyssa Juarez.
My name is Piero Soto.
Next slide, please. Our business that we have created is based around crocheting, and we call it Pache. Our business is mainly focused on bringing slow, sustainable fashion with a youthful Gen Z take to younger generations.
Our business does this via our online website where customers can place orders in a wait list under select number of designs for customizable options. Then we'd ship out their order.
This matters to me personally because crochet was taught to me by my mom, who was taught by her mom. It's an art that's been passed down generation to generation, and learning to crochet is one way that I keep my connection to my grandmother alive.
I'm sorry, do I have an echo?
Yeah,
I don't really know how to fix that.
Oh, Adam, you do now too. I wonder if it's audio's on. There's an echo. Maybe try now, Piero. Maybe the echo is coming out of Alyssa's computer.
Originally, I joined because we both had the same idea in starting a business with customizable clothing. And after hearing, Alyssa's reason why, I thought it was pretty noble. And so I decided I'd want to join too. In opening up the craft to new trendy designs, we hope to pass the interest in crochet onto younger generations with our products. Next slide, please. After reflecting on everything we have learned throughout this entire apprenticeship and by doing this project, we learned that an appearance of a business is also just as important as its purpose. Your business can have a good purpose, but if it doesn't have a good pitch, it simply won't be as good as it would have been if it did have a good pitch. Some useful advice that we have to give is to take risks in the name of self-improvement. At the end of the day, taking financial risks for something you believe in and are passionate about is basically what sums up what an entrepreneur is. Some valuable things that we have also learned from the Beha workplace is learning how to budget and organize your money, as well as resume building and learning what a credit score is and how it works. Along with that, some life skills that we have learned are better time management, communication, and a sense of professionalism.
My time with Bea has been an extremely valuable learning experience that I can take with me into the future of my career. I've learned best by putting my skills to practice, which this program facilitates really well through the weekly competencies. Through the competency checks, I've been able to practice being timely and reaching out to Bea Group and my deep dive leader for help. Being able to be comfortable with finding and using my resources will forever be beneficial to my progress in the future. I've taken a lot of inspiration from Adam and his wife, especially with finding your own morals and sticking to them, and being able to connect them to your profession and stick by that forever. So thank you guys for listening to our presentation.
Thanks, Alyssa and Piero. Yeah, again, appreciate that perspective. That risk-taking piece, there's security in having a job and getting a paycheck, but to do things on your own terms is one of the benefits of being an entrepreneur. But it does come with that risk. And then also the insight at such a young age from you guys to be willing to try things in the name of growth is just awesome to hear. It's light years ahead of where I was at your age, so it's inspiring. Thank you guys. All right, up next we have Joshua. So Joshua, once you're ready, just let me know and we'll continue with your slides.
Adam, Joshua's not here.
Oh, okay. Let's move on then. Give me one sec. Up next is going to be Luis, David, and Audrey. So I'll give you guys a second to get up. And then once you're ready, let me know. And once Beha has you spotlighted, we'll continue on. All right.
Could you guys hear me?
Yep.
Okay. I think we're ready.
All right. Cool. All right. You guys have the floor.
Hello, this is our deep dive presentation, and this is our business, BK Fit 2024. My name is David.
My name is Audrey.
And I'm Luis. Next slide, please.
A little about me is the leader and boss of BK Fit 2024. I was responsible for the business and for finding out the grass on what activities we need. In my spare time, I like to edit videos and photos.
Hello, and I oversee the marketing of BK Fit 2024. I'm responsible for thinking of ways to promote, sell, and make people aware of the products that BK Fit has to offer.
I'm in charge of managing the financial aspects of the BK Fit business, such as the price ranges and making sure that we are managing a budget while successfully making profit. Next slide, please.
The main goals in BK Fit is to continue to help goers to and gain more connections with other.
Hey, David, I think you're cutting out just a little bit. I'm not sure if it's just me. But if you could you just start that piece over again?
Yeah, not just you. It's kind of going just in and out. So
yeah.
Thank you.
David, maybe turn off your camera while you're speaking, and then we'll see if that helps. All right, go right ahead.
Okay. The main goals in BK Fit to continue to help gym goers to have an easy, simple meal prep plan and get more connections with other gyms. Is that better?
You're still kind of cutting out a bit.
Yeah, you're cutting out.
Let me see if I could fix that. Yeah. Could I?
Yeah, Audrey and Luis, do you guys want to continue with your portions, and we'll see if David can fix his connection and jump back in?
Yeah, we can continue. That's fine.
Yeah. Should I take over his part, Luis, and then you do yours?
Yeah, you can take over his.
Okay, I'll read his parts then. Okay, the main goals in BK Fit is to continue to help gym goers have an easy and simple meal prep plan and getting more connections with other gyms in the future.
Personally, we all like this business because it allows us to help people achieve their fitness goals. Next slide, please.
Key achievements was more business market ideas and a cost saver plan.
The impact this entire program has had on us was teaching us the values of planning and the values of teamwork, which mostly came from the development of these slides and the development of the business idea in general. We also learned time management from the main deep dive sessions with Adam.
Competencies developed was budgeting skills, editing skills, time management planner, and communication skills. Next slide, please.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
And I can take over this. We made a menu that is simple and easy to understand. So what all the variety of options that we offer in this business. But
go ahead.
Well, David, do you want me to read it?
Yeah.
Okay. Personal growth, we learned how to meet deadlines consistently while struggling with time, thinking new ways to solve problems, and learning the fundamentals of having a team.
We hope in the future to continue to grow our skills and learn new ways to make these meals to help others while also trying to get this business into the mainstream media.
The next steps for us is to decide to continue to expand this business or to leave it as is. It all depends on a mutual agreement within our team. Next slide, please.
Okay.
And thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time.
All right. Thank you, guys. And one of the interesting things is the apprentices had the opportunity, they don't know each other coming into this program. If they do, it's just from being around each other at school. And so they had the option to kind of work on their own. I mean, it was a collaborative space regardless, but they could group up if they want. And you guys saw, just in the short time over the summer, the teamwork and relationships that they built. And that's like another thing that I've just been impressed with, is their ability to like jump in and collaborate around an idea and support each other. And so I really appreciated that from you guys, as well as your idea and your feedback. So thank you guys. All right. Next up, we have Kimberly. Just give it a sec to get transition. And then Kimberly, once you're set, if you could just give me a hello and we will turn it over to you.
I'm ready.
All right.
So my name is Kimberly and I chose to plan a real estate development company called Vision Homes where we develop and remodel homes. Next slide, please. At Vision Homes, our real estate development firm is committed to creating and remodeling high quality, modern homes that turn the dream of the perfect home into a reality. We recognize that purchasing a house is a significant decision and a major commitment, and we're here to support you through that journey. Seeing our clients find joy in their new homes brings us immense satisfaction. Personally, I find it incredibly rewarding to help people achieve their dream homes. Our dedication to excellence and our innovative approach ensure that every project not only meets but exceeds our clients' expectations. We take pride in crafting spaces where people can make cherished memories, live comfortably, and truly enjoy their homes. For us, it's about more than just building houses. It's about helping others achieve their dream of the perfect home. Next slide, please. So one thing I learned from this apprenticeship is how to develop and plan a business, including financials and what resources to use. Going forward, my decisions concerning a business will be influenced in a well-informed manner. On top of learning how to develop and plan a business, I also developed many competencies from the BIHA group meetings, such as financial literacy, collaboration, communication, presentation, high quality error-free products, and how to update a LinkedIn profile and resume. For my project, I was responsible for developing the business plan, idea, creating the quick pitch, list of resources, logo, financials, and descriptions of the business. Next slide, please. This apprenticeship has given me an insight into the business field that I plan to enter, so it's a great opportunity to see what goes on behind the business and a valuable opportunity for me. Thank you for watching my presentation.
Thanks so much, Kimberly. And it's cool to hear you list all those competencies that you're learning about and working on through this program, like financial literacy and even just the idea of like thinking about real estate at your age. It's such a cool thing to see, especially as I'm 40 and I'm looking to purchase a home in San Diego right now. And California real estate is very expensive and it takes lots of planning. So I think the sooner you're thinking about these things and kind of planning long term, the better off you're going to be. So I think that's great. All right, appreciate that. Next up, we have Emily. Emily, if you could just say hello once you're set and spotlighted, and then I'll start your slides.
Are there two Emilys?
Emily Knight might be the one on the on the official roster. Sorry about that. Yep. All right, Emily, I'm gonna go ahead and start your slides, and you can take it away.
Hi, I'm Emily. The business I created is called Flowers Inn. If you could go to the next slide, please. Flowers Inn is a cottage-style hotel with an in-house restaurant. It is in the forest area in the state of Washington. I've always been drawn to Washington and have a love for the forest, so having a business located here will help me share that with others. Our main goal is to make people feel at home and welcome during their stay in our cozy environment. We provide an enchanting place to rest. We serve exquisite food in the cozy dining area. It is our goal that we make each person feel at home and taken care of. This business was heavily inspired by the show Gilmore Girls. In a way, this business combines my love of hospitality, helping people, and interior design. Could you go to the next slide? What I've learned. During my apprenticeship, I've gained the knowledge of time management, scheduling, job skills, use of Microsoft 365, and preparation for college. And during the deep dive specifically, I've learned problem solving, creative thinking, and learning how to plan out an idea. Can you go to the next slide? Thank you. The end.
Thanks, Emily. And it's cool, like that idea of that Emily mentioned of planning out an idea and seeing it through to the end is lots of people have ideas. I think what makes an entrepreneur or a change maker is the people that actually go out and build out and pursue the ideas relentlessly. So I appreciate you naming that. And then also the idea of if you're going to have a business built around hospitality, Emily and I talked about like it's a way to share a bit of yourself. You see that in restaurants with like home cooking, in Emily's idea, like a cottage inn in an area she loves. So I think it's cool to see the personalities of the apprentices come out in these ideas. Thanks, Emily. All right, up next we have Rihanna.
I'm ready.
All right, cool. I'm gonna jump right in for you then. Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Rihanna and my business is called 50 Threads. Next slide, please. At 50 Threads, based in Los Angeles, California, we provide high quality, stylish clothing at affordable prices. We're passionate about making fashion accessible to everyone, ensuring you look great without overspending. This matters to me because I know the importance of finding good clothing at a fair price. By choosing Thrifty Threads, you're making a smart, sustainable choice for your wardrobe and wallet. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. One thing I will take away from this apprenticeship is learning how to start and successful business. This influences my decisions for moving forward because I'm going to know the basic knowledge of creating and business and learn more things on how to make a successful business. Next slide. Thank you.
Thanks, Rihanna. I appreciate that. Rihanna, what's something you learned from going through this program that you're happy about?
Maybe like how to like talk with my coworkers because I'm like a very like shy person.
I appreciate the vulnerability of sharing that. Yeah, like the ability to communicate, especially with a new group in a new place and in online spaces, it's always harder than in person. So I'm glad to see you develop that a little bit through this program. And you know, it's a good skill to have. Thank you, Rihanna. All right. Up next, we have Varaz. Okay, we're getting quick. All right, Varaz, I'm going to go ahead and start your slides and you can take it away.
So my name is Varaz, and my idea is to start a mobile car washing business. Next slide, please. So my name is Varaz, and I'm interested in making a car washing business because I believe that it could be a good scalable business that can fix a lot of people's problems. Ever since a young age, I always liked cars. My favorite car was a Camaro, and I drive that now, which could be a problem because since it is mobile, I have to have a van to move my like big cleaning chemicals and equipment and vacuums and stuff. Next slide, please. So my business plan is to work mostly off of social media and word of mouth. I think a good way to scale this business is by buying employees, renting out employees, and giving them a salary. And I could also charge by package, for example, if they want both interior or exterior detail or just individually. In the future, I want to open an LLC, and something that I reflected upon in my Work Wonder apprenticeship is to always be early. So always be sure to be early in my appointments. Thank you. This is my presentation.
I appreciate it, Varaz. I don't know, maybe there's something too showing up at mobile car washing in a Camaro. Maybe there's you know, a niche market there that you could pursue.
Yeah, maybe.
And I think it's cool that you're already thinking about like a business structure like LLC at your age. I think it's, I think it's good that you guys are thinking in these terms. So appreciate you sharing that. All right, up next, we're going to have Allison.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, great.
So hi, my name is Allison Lopez, and the business pitch that I have for today is a daycare called Dreamland. So Dreamland is an affordable service for children ages 1 to 4 in the Downey community. Here we aim to create an environment where children feel loved by focusing on emotional, social, and cognitive development. This service is important to me because I treasure working with children and helping them grow during their formative years. Next slide, please. Thank you. Through this experience, I've learned that it is acceptable to be uncertain about one's future immediately after high school, which has influenced me to become more mindful of my time and discover new hobbies to see what resonates with my personal aspirations. Thank you.
Thanks, Allison. And then I just want to go back because I think give me one sec. Allison, can you talk a little bit about like building this pitch deck, like the artwork and stuff? What did you learn from this, or what software or programs did you use to build your pitch deck?
Oh, it's all online on Google. You can search up different templates and then see which one like resonates with your idea the most, basically.
Cool. Yeah, I can just tell you, you obviously put thought into the design, and I think it's like that's one of the skills that goes with presenting that I noticed came out in yours, and I really appreciate it about yours. So
Thank
I want
you.
to acknowledge that. Yeah, of course. All right. Up next, we have Ava.
Okay, I'm ready.
Cool. All right, Ava, go right ahead.
Okay, so my name is Eva, and today I'll be sharing what I worked on during this apprenticeship. Next slide. So I created a business plan for a law firm that aims to use AI to provide faster and more accurate legal services. Unlike traditional law firms where lawyers spend long hours on repetitive tasks, Insight Law will implement AI to automate these processes. This will increase productivity and efficiency while also providing customers with higher quality legal services. This matters to me personally because I'm pursuing a career as a lawyer and I'm looking for ways to maximize my time. And taking advantage of the opportunities that AI can provide will help revolutionize the practice of law, which has remained unchanged for years. Next slide. From this apprenticeship, I learned that professional communication is an essential skill in both business development and the workplace. I learned this from the Bear Group team meetings and also from creating food pictures during the deep dive. I also learned that collaborating and exchanging feedback can improve the quality of a project, which is what we did with our business plans. Like we went into breakout rooms and gave feedback on our ideas. And then I also learned how to think like an entrepreneur by reframing problems to find solutions. And yeah, all of these takeaways can help support my professional career development and help me reach my career goals. Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Ava. And like especially the thought of AI, we talked a lot about that in business and how right now AI is invaluable. Like it's used in every part of, I think, business and life are becoming more. But for now, it still needs to be directed. And so like I appreciate your thoughtful approach that like how am I going to leverage this for a future opportunity for me? I thought that was a cool part of your project. All right. Up next, we have Andrew.
I'm ready.
Cool. All right. Oh, I like this logo.
Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is doing great today. I'm Andrew Ramirez, and this is my slide project for the business I'm planning to work on. And as you can see, that's my logo. Next slide, please. The business I have would be called Andrew's Marketplace. It's an online-based business where products are sold at a fair price throughout the internet. I chose this as a business idea because we look around the world and we see technology and the internet being used, which we're all using right now as we're speaking. This inspired me to think of a business in that realm of the internet. It's an e-commerce business, and I started by choosing a product and finding a wholesaler where I can get that product from for a good price. I'd set up an online store on a platform like Shopify, and I'd market through social media and ads. And I can also get others that would support my business to post it on like their social media. I would take responsibility for managing orders, providing customer service, tracking finances, and continuously improving to grow my business. It matters to me to provide a service to other people by being a source to buy useful or fun products to those who need or desire them. These people could be located throughout our country or maybe even in different parts of the world. I learned and improved in many skills throughout this apprenticeship with Work Wonder and Mr. Boric. I learned to work on my collaborative skills and how to initiate a conversation with a peer to get work done. I had expectations set on me, which helped me manage my time and be responsible to provide what is being asked. From all I learned, the biggest thing I will take away personally will be having deadlines and being responsible to get things done in a timely manner. This was a skill I lacked before this apprenticeship, but I can say I've drastically improved. The business idea that I have has been in my head for a while, and I always felt like I needed something to really get me started, or like a little push. Work Wonder and Mr. Work were a lot of help for me to really get into like the deep thinking area for this. And I appreciate the assistance and their time that they've put in with me and what is done for my creativity and confidence. All these things I learned are going to influence the decisions I'm making in the future and my future workplace, wherever that might be, because I am constantly looking for places to work, and I'm applying, and I'm eager to get to the day where I can work somewhere and put all these skills that I learned this summer to use. That's it. Thank you.
Thanks, Andrew. Yeah. I think you learn so much from going through these things and like all the skills you mentioned, but even just the fact that you're acknowledging that shows like a level of self-awareness, which is great. And online marketplaces and shipping and fulfillment is such a growing industry. Like I mentioned to you guys, one of the things that the apprentices have helped me with is I run a nonprofit and an educational company in Southern California, and I like share stuff that I'm working on and got ideas. And one of the things we're trying to figure out is how to sell like project kits that people could use in schools. So it's like Andrew's idea would be perfect for that. Got me thinking. Thanks, Andrew. All right, up next we have Sophia.
Hi, I'm ready.
Cool. Take it away, Sophia.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Sophia Hernandez, and the business I will be sharing with you all today is called Soccer with Sophia. Next slide, please. Okay, so now I'll proceed with a very brief outline of what my business is about. So Soccer with Sophia provides individual or group youth soccer training to players in Downey, California. With the personal training, I aim to provide the skills, agility, and confidence of youth soccer players. I aim to improve the skills, agility, and confidence of youth soccer players. I will achieve this by creating personalized training that factors in the strengths and weaknesses of each individual player. After 10 years of playing competitive soccer, I have seen and experienced the benefits of extra training for players. Through personal training, youth players are able to develop a strong foundation of skills and confidence, which enables them to compete at higher levels. At Soccer with Sophia, training is optimized for better performance and enjoyment. And then, next slide. Okay. As far as my takeaways for this apprenticeship, I experienced a lot of personal growth. In the deep dive and while creating my business plan, I was able to learn the many aspects of constructing and managing a business. I discovered how valuable empathy and innovative thinking is when creating a business. Overall, I have developed workplace knowledge, insight into the industry of business, and a new network of people who share similar interests to me. Additionally, I learned many valuable skills such as financial literacy, professional communication, and collaboration. And in regards to my college and career goals, I plan to study something related to business and finance. And overall, this experience has helped me gain clarity, knowledge, and insight about my future in the professional setting. Thank you.
Thanks, Sophia. I appreciate that. Are you hoping, do you want to play in college possibly?
Yeah, I'm actually going to a showcase this weekend, so we'll see.
Oh, nice. Do you mind me asking what school are you hoping for?
Well, I'm just whatever school,
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I played basketball all the way up through college, so I know the journey you're on. And I think the cool thing is that you want to pass it to the next generation. Like even though you yourself are young, but already thinking about the next generation, I just think that's cool. A cool way to design a business. So I appreciated that.
Thank you.
All right. Up next, we have Camila. All right,
Hello.
Camila, I'm gonna turn it over to you.
Hello, everybody. My name is Camila, and I call my business Cammy's Mini Cakes, which sells miniature-sized customizable cakes. Next slide, please. Small personal cakes are difficult to find locally, and I want to contribute to the market and give people an option they should have while giving back to our community. These small cakes will be custom made for each customer and what their visions for their masterpiece will be. I came up with baking small cakes specifically because I love creating artwork and want to share a form of art that can be enjoyed personally or with other people. These personal-sized cakes are perfect for bringing two people together, and they help spread my goal of being able to share art with others, and in turn, share with others. Next slide, please. Being in the Work Wonder program has helped me learn new skills that I can use in the real world that I never thought I would be able to learn in a safe, controlled environment. These experiences have given me a sort of training wheel for when I venture out into the world after high school and be able to have a confidence in my future and what events it entails. Different things we've learned I think will help me be able to advance further in life than I ever thought I would be able to. And just everybody here is so friendly and they're very willing to listen to you and stay with you and just chat with you whenever you need it. Their media is very exciting, and whenever I get an email, I'm like, ooh, I got another email. And it's very exciting to just be in this experience in general. So I'm very glad and thankful that I was able to do it. Thank you all for listening.
Thanks, Camila. Yeah, I think it's interesting. Working as a teacher, sometimes this term comes up of like you got to treat them like professionals, and sometimes like I feel like in the education space, I wish we could professionalize school a little bit more. Um, Work with young people as the adults that they're becoming, not the children that they were, and like I think you summed it up really well. I think education has to shift, and this apprenticeship I think is like a step in the right direction where it puts you guys in the driver's seat of your learning a little bit more and your education and your growth, which has got to be different than how just school feels. So I feel like you summarized that really well in your reflection. All right, thank you, Camila. Up next we have Natalie. All right. Hi, Natalie. All right, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to you.
So my name is Natalie and my business is called NC Artistry. Next slide. So NC Artistry is a commission-based art business that offers digital or canvas pieces to clients looking to use visuals for advertising, social media, like profile customization, or even something as simple as like just personal enjoyment. And my mission is to provide clients with utmost creative freedom and help bring their ideas to life while producing the best quality work possible. Growing up as an artist has made me realize that art is more than just a hobby. It's like a passion. It's something you invest a lot of time into and you watch it grow over the years. And I want to be able to help others express themselves artistically and be able to use these same experiences to improve my own artwork. Next slide. So after spending some time in this apprenticeship, I've realized that there's more to a business than just creating a name, logo, and selling a product or service. There's a lot of planning that has to go into it as well. And this really should help me remember to take life slow and to plan things out, especially when I have to make an important decision that will like impact my future, such as like college decisions, financial decisions, stuff like that. And yeah, that's it.
Thanks, Natalie. I appreciate that. And one of the things I shared from a past program with the Beha group is one of my former apprentices from a few years ago created like a custom piece of artwork for my first son's room. His name is Makai. And I just had during this program, I have a 7-week-old, 8-week-old named Bodhi. And I might be reaching out to Natalie to do that piece. So we'll see. I'll keep the tradition alive. Thanks, Natalie. I really enjoy this piece of like taking it slow, plan things out, especially when big decisions. Like I think that's just prescient advice for everyone. So appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yep. Nice job. Up next, we have Kaylee. All right, Kaylee, I'm going to go ahead and let you take it away.
Okay, so hello, my name is Kaylee Diaz, and my business idea is to create personalized t-shirt designs for customers. I call my business Custom Tee Creations. Next slide, please. So my personalized t-shirt company will focus on unique and eco-friendly designs. I chose this idea because I believe self-expression is important in fashion. I want to create a brand that allows people to wear their own unique art while also supporting sustainability. This business matters to me personally because I've always been passionate about art and the environment. Combining these two passions, I aim to offer high-quality, custom-made t-shirts that stand out and make a positive impact on the planet. Each shirt that I will produce will be made with sustainable materials to make sure that the fashion choices don't harm the environment. My goal is to provide a brand for people to express themselves while promoting a greener planet. By choosing my personalized t-shirts, customers are not only getting a unique product, but also contributing to the more sustainable future. Next slide, please. From this apprenticeship, I have gained valuable knowledge about what it takes to thrive in a real job environment. I learned the importance of taking personalized responsibility for maintaining a real job, which includes setting reminders for myself to stay organized, making sure that I attend work hours early or on time to show reliability, and effectively communicating with my coworkers to create a collaborative and productive workspace. These experiences have taught me the critical skills that I need to succeed in a professional setting. From time management to teamwork, this apprenticeship has greatly influenced my decisions moving forward. With hands-on experience in a real work environment, I feel more prepared for the demands and expectations of a future career. This experience has given me a clear understanding of the professional world, making me more confident to handle the responsibilities of a full-time job. It has also provided me with a solid foundation to build on, making sure that when I start my future career, I will be ready to face challenges head-on and excel in my chosen field. Next slide, please. And that's all for my presentation. Thank you for listening.
Thanks, Kaylee. You named so much. I think the cool thing of working with young people when they go through this exercise of like creating a business and going through the steps is the amount of like creativity and art and culture that comes out. It's just different than when you go with adults. Adults sometimes is like metrics and numbers and financials, and it's so refreshing to work with young people where you talk about like expressing yourself through art in a clothing company. I like that a lot. And then the other piece is like that reliability piece. You'd be shocked. So it's cool that you guys are reliable throughout, in my experience in this apprenticeship, and keep that going, because some of my co-workers and colleagues in the professional spaces don't always meet those reliability standards. And so I'm proud of you guys for doing that throughout this program. Thanks, Kaylee. All right. Up next, we have Martin.
All right, sir, I'm ready when you are.
Okay, go right ahead, Martin.
All right. Hi, I'm Martin, and I'm a work-under apprentice in the Business Development Deep Dive, where we've been working with Adam to create business plans of our own. The business idea I've been working on is a drop shipping store I named AB Drops. I chose drop shipping because it's a generally low-risk opportunity to start a business and begin in e-commerce. Next slide, please. Thank you. AB Drops will feature a curated collection of clothing, LED tech, and unique accessories targeting an aesthetic lifestyle. This matters to me because it aligns with offering products that are like my values and interests, and merges innovation with style and sustainability, all without the need to hold inventory. A lesson that stuck with me during this apprenticeship was Adam's advice to me that at my age, I can experiment with different business ideas without worrying too much about potential setbacks. So basically, I'm more open to exploring new opportunities. Moving forward, that will influence my decisions by encouraging me to take more calculated risks and explore various entrepreneurial opportunities with more confidence. Last slide. Lastly, I'd like to thank Adam, my teammates, and everyone else I work under for this unique learning experience and listening to my presentation and supporting me and others to get closer to our goals. Thank you all again.
Thanks, Martin. And Martin, could you just briefly share like the other idea that we talked about? Like you had talked about maybe writing a little bit. You don't need a picture or anything, but what was that idea?
Well, I didn't really prepare for explaining that, but back a while back, I created my own book that I it was based off a little dream that I had. So I just turned it into a little story, and then I showed it to my friends, and they thought it was really cool. And I thought maybe I could probably do something with this story and actually like sell it and turn it into something a little more.
Yeah. And so, I put you on the spot there a little bit, but I think I just wanted to reiterate that point that you shared of like, while you're young specifically, and hopefully you can hold on to it throughout your life. I still do it. I still take risks. I still try new things that don't work. I fail all the time. Um, because I think it's important to explore ideas and vet them out. And so Martin came with a couple different ideas and we had some conversations, and I'm just glad to hear that the takeaway was like, oh, it's okay to explore different ideas and see where they go to. Not all of them will go to some final endpoint, but that's okay. I think it's important that you just have the freedom and the confidence to pursue them and see where they go. So I thought that was cool. Thanks, Martin. That goes for everyone as well. All right. Up next, we have Gene.
Hello?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay, good. Next slide, please. Okay, so my business that I'm planning on starting is called peer-to-peer tutoring. The next slide, please. So the benefits of my business, I offer live one-on-one tutoring. Many large companies offer pre-recorded content available to many, but live tutoring across the internet is fairly scarce. Also, I have a low cost where most tutors or paid memberships for tutoring websites are highly expensive, opposed to the cost I offer of only $3 an hour. Next slide, please. I'm starting a tutoring business due to my interest in helping people. I aim to personally aid and help develop skills other peers may struggle with in order to get them caught up and/or ahead in skills for their classes that they are taking. This matters to me because I personally enjoy helping everybody I can reach their fullest potential. Next slide, please. One thing I've took out of this apprenticeship was the ability to be able to think about how to solve problems from a different perspective. This will heavily influence my business decisions going forward as I can approach problems with multiple perspectives and maybe find a better answer to what I was initially trying to solve, opposed to what I initially believed would work the best. That's all. Thank you.
Thanks, Gene. I appreciate the lens of, again, creativity, art, but then this one was helping people, using a business for good. In addition to financial gain, I think that's a really important thing that we talked a lot about during this program. So I appreciate you naming that. All right.
Thank you.
Last but not least, in no particular order, we have Valerie.
I'm ready.
Cool. All right. I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to you, Valerie.
So my idea was called Mola Vogue. Can you get to the next one, please? So in my fashion line, I believe that style shouldn't come at a high cost. I am dedicated to providing trendy, high quality clothing at affordable prices for young adults, and my desired collection is designed to reflect latest fashion trends while ensuring comfort and durability. I focus on quality and appearance to bring clothes that not only look good but also make you feel good about your choices. My goal is redefining fashion where affordability meets style. Next one, please. I chose fashion to start a business idea of affordable clothes for young adults because I understand the importance of providing stylish yet budget-friendly options. My market research showed a demand for trendy, affordable clothing for young adults who want to look good without spending unnecessary amount of money for a piece of clothing. My experience during this short amount of time working on this business plan for a clothing line has given me the insights and strategies needed to succeed in this industry. Next. One of the key benefits I got out of the school summer apprenticeships that paid and gave me experience is the hands-on experience and industry insights. Working closely with experienced professionals allowed me to gain skills that are valuable for future jobs. This kind of real-world experience not only looks good on resumes, but also gave me a better understanding of the industry.
During my apprenticeship, I learned a variety of specific skills such as project management, which was learning how to manage tasks, meet deadlines, and coordinate with peers effectively. Another is communication skills that gave me the ability to communicate clearly and effectively with peers, apprentices, and leaders. Next is networking, building professional relationships that could be beneficial for future career opportunities. And the next one is time management, giving me the ability to prioritize tasks and manage my time efficiently. These skills I have learned from the apprenticeship are not only valuable for future jobs, but will also contribute to my overall professional development. Thank you.
Thank you, Valerie. I appreciate that. And I appreciate like the thoughtful reflection about the skills you guys are gaining. That sums it up for our apprentices and what they wanted to share today. I just wanted to take a moment and acknowledge like all the young people I got to work with this summer. It's been amazing. It's inspirational. Just full transparency, at your age, I was pretty self-involved. And to hear you guys thinking about problem solving for others, empathy, and building out ideas based on those things is it's really cool to see. And so I applaud you guys for that. And then I think I'd just like to thank Work Wonder and the BEHA team as well. I get to work nationally and globally with young people, and this is one of the best programs because the apprentices are compensated for their work. They get to learn with professionals, and it's really just a meaningful thing for everyone involved, the mentors, myself, and the apprentices. So I'd like to thank the BEHA team and Work Wonder for the opportunity as well.
Thank you so much, Adam, and thank you everybody. I'm so inspired from all of your showcase presentations. Half of you I want to go into business with right now, because these are some great ideas, and I can tell you put a lot of thought into it. So we are a little bit over our allotted time. I do know that we have some district representatives in the room, but so before we actually say goodbye, I wanted to give an opportunity if anybody here from one of our district partners would like to say a word or ask any questions. We can still take a couple of minutes to do that if you like. I'll give you no, they're silent. They're silently watching today. So I just want to say thank you, everybody. Great job. And I'll go ahead and end